fucking missing a lug nut? No. Today, this coilover is getting replaced by the Bilstein 6112, and I am excited. Yeah, the absolute worst part about replacing this coilover is the top 3 nuts here. Hit them with penetrating oil. $19mm here. And with this all out, so just slide out. Kind of heavy. Alright, for disassembly, the very first thing we're going to want to do, get a marker, or like me, get some nail polish. This is the stuff I use on the weekends. It's great stuff, attracts the guys. Find where the top of your spring is, and mark it on that top plate, so we know when we put the 6112s on there, we know exactly where this top plate needs to line up. I use an impact on this. Anyone who says you can't use an impact on this stuff is just trying to slow you down. Could you imagine if I had to sit there and fucking turn the wrench the entire time? Fuck that. Let's see if we can. God damn it. That sucks. Okay. Well, now, we gotta save these. It's pushing out. I'll admit it when I'm wrong. I put nail polish here like I was gonna be able to tell where everything should line up, but really that just shows where the spring ends up, but it doesn't show where the shock ends up, which is what's important, so ignore that little whatever. Would you even call that a tip? I'd call it misdirection. Don't be afraid of power tools. Everything's gonna be okay. Here's the deal. You really kind of have to compress the spring on here. Well, I do with my spring compressors. They're too thick to compress the spring off the shock and then try and feed it in because this tubing is too wide, which I'm not complaining about. I'm going for a stock height, so this is just going to be my passenger side shock. So this ring stays on the bottom groove. Oop. Are you stuck on the sticker? Seriously? Are you really stuck on the... You are stuck on the sticker. Fuck you. There we go. Make sure it's pretty perpendicular. Whew. I always like to finish my beer before I tighten these down, because you never know what's going to happen. And I don't want to die with a half-empty beer, so. As you're tightening this, whenever you're ready to put your top plate on, make sure you've tightened these enough where this piston is in the middle here, because everything's got to fit pretty well there, so. Alright, first things first, let's go ahead and take the rod adapter, as they call it. Get that down there. Add this OEM lower bushing, OEM top bushing. Yes, it looks like shit. We're gonna go with the top plate. Bilstein bushing, the little edge there goes down. Washer, nut. Just like that, we're all in. We're gonna fry this baby down to 20 foot-pounds, but first we're gonna release tension on these bad boys. Whoa, shit. Nah, I wasn't sketchy. Come on, man. Use your manly leg strength here and just hold it steady while we do this. Oh, there it goes. There it is. Okay. 20 foot-pounds. I'm probably going to have to use this crowbar when putting this back in. And all I'm going to do is stick it between the frame and the little control arm and pry like this. We got these started. Work smarter, not harder, right? There we go. All right. Just like that. Okay, so obviously I did not torque down these top nuts. I don't think it was a big deal, but let me just say for that back nut, I had to use a little special socket here that a 19 millimeter wrench fits over. It was a huge pain in the ass. So, like I said, I tried setting this up to be just a stock ride height for now. And as you'll see here, I did a little before and after. This was driver's side, and it was a little bit lower on the driver's side before. Now it's even, and then this is the passenger side, and they were both at 34 after everything was said and done for both. This is how it sits now. And I just want to say, I had an inch of lift for about a day and a half, and then the shocks kind of settled. So they're great shocks. I totally recommend them. Thanks for watching.